Welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. For Xander and Xarah on Days of Our Lives, things are about to become serious. In many ways, Fiona's entrance has completely changed their lives. There's Fiona's doubt that Xarah should even be married, Xander's alienation from his mother, Victor's awareness that he had lied to him his entire life, and now Fiona's admission that she had been institutionalized for a while. I don't think Xander accepts her. However, things will become a lot more sentimental. Paul Telfer and Linsey Godfrey alert soaps.com. And that has both advantages and disadvantages. Godfrey exclaimed, "I'm thrilled because this work that everyone is going to see Paul do is just so beautiful." Godfrey acknowledged that she doesn't usually discuss the process of acting, but she did want to go over the experiences she and Telfer had while working on the Fiona plot. Since, as she said, both of our past traumas were being played out on the show, we were in a really special circumstance. The experience Paul and I had while filming some of these scenes, just being in the trenches with someone even though we are already the greatest of friends, I think that because of what we went through, we had to rely on one another. They cheerfully sang accolades for one another's performances as they supported, trusted, and struggled through as best they could. Fiona is going to open up a lot of wounds for Xander and Xarah. However, there are instances when healing requires it. Telfer remarked, "I learned so much from Linsey, including how to feel certain emotions extremely quickly. We're performing these insane soap opera-style plots, but they also relate to our real life in some way, like really particular events from the past." Godfrey said, "Both of us," adding that they were unaware of how deeply that would resonate with them. Thus, it was a genuine desire to support one another. Just letting them know that this is very close to home for you and okay, I know this hits home. Xander and Xarah sit together on their couch and exchange a tense glance. Telfer laughs sardonically, saying, "At first, we weren't really delighted about it." Occasionally, you wonder, wait, did they? How were they aware of it? Thus, part of it was a little bit like, who have you been talking to, despite being so spot on. Godfrey acknowledges that it wasn't simple at the time, but he and Telfer can both laugh a little about it today. There's the initial feeling that there's nowhere to run. I can't perform poorly on this. Of course, Serena Scott Thomas's portrayal of Fiona is the missing piece that completes the tale, as Telfer notes. She entered, excited to contribute to the plot and the entertainment. And just like Godfrey claims, they all clicked right away. In agreement, Scott Thomas expressed that she was thrilled to collaborate with both actors and that she instantly connected with Telfer. Godfrey revealed that in the end, the workplace they were in had a significant impact. Everyone was really encouraging. They weren't the only ones. Additionally, we had directors and producers who were incredibly sympathetic and understanding. We have a fantastic story that will run the entire duration of the performance. The show's Gwens and Teresa's aren't simple-cut characters. Additionally, I thought Emily O'Brien's portrayal of Teresa, in which she turned around to confront what she had done and pleaded with Maggie to accompany her to the police station, was simply amazing and managed to keep her feeling so achingly human. Alex gives Teresa a menacing look in the Kiriakis' estate. Brady is behind him, his hands tucked into his pockets. Even if I still don't like Alex, I do hope that this will make him less of a nutcase and curb his most annoying habits. He is not binary, once more. I still think Wally Kurth and Justin's performances are amazing, and his reconciliation and apologies to Justin were long deserved. I was going to mention that this week's handling of relapse was considerably inferior to how the strike authors wrote it with Teresa. Since Brady and Fiona are both in recovery from alcoholism, their respective relapses, to the point of blacking out, should not and would not have been met with a straightforward oops, oh well in real life. Somewhere else I'm kind of amazed by how fast Bobby became apparent to everyone. In the hospital, he was excellent at first, but after that, he was careless and moved too quickly and forcefully to put Everett in a position where he could come back in touch with Jada. Thank heavens, after just one session, Marlena recognized something wasn't right. Otherwise, she would come across as utterly inept. Gabby has her arms crossed and is facing Connie in a hospital room. Rafe is connected to a ventilator and is unconscious. Regarding Connie and Gabby, you two are in danger. Was Gabby really going to let Connie in so quickly? I understand that she's grieving and under stress, which may affect your perception, but there is nothing about Connie that does not scream red flag. Oh my god! You are my favorite, I just want to be close to you, I'll help you without getting paid, and, oh, yes, I was just in your brother's room since evidently that was the best spot to look for you following his stabbing by an unidentified perpetrator. Run away from me. Gabby. However, Connie will continue to stir up issues by hanging around for a while. Spoilers for next week even suggest that she might be pursuing Ava for some reason. Even though Sherry Jimenez had some lovely things to say about Rafe and Galen Gehring, which gives us hope that he will stay, Rafe's future is still uncertain. Xander confronted his mother across the square, accusing her of lying to him all of his life. Fiona stated that she had remained silent because she didn't want to offend her husband Titus by coming clean. Xander questioned why, in the wake of Titus's death, she hadn't come clean. After Titus's death, Fiona acknowledged she had been consumed by grief and alcohol and had not been able to address the situation. Reminding Fiona that he had also been grieving, Xander would not hear his mother's justifications anymore. Xander demanded that he and Xarah carry out the ceremony after Fiona left. Xarah recommended they get home and reassured Xander that she was fine with their waiting. Xander told her to stay with Maggie and went off on his own for a while. After discussing the events with Maggie alone, Xarah promised that she would support Xander no matter what happened. Leo came up to Andrew and asked him what part Teresa had played in the day's events, but Andrew dismissed him. Later, Leo offered some of the wedding cake that Teresa and Alex had not yet used to an irate Sunny and Paul, helping himself to a large slice. Teresa was in her room preparing a luggage when Andrew arrived. He confronted her about her real reason for assisting Constantine in capturing Victoria. Teresa cried as she implored Andrew to reveal her involvement in the abduction. He expressed his disappointment in his sister while pledging he would not. Paul texted Brady to check in while he was in the bar, but Brady disregarded it. When Ava came downstairs, he was still drinking. Ava joined Brady at the table, complaining that she needed a vacation from DiMera business. After observing Brady drinking, she suggested that he speak with his sponsor. Brady said that he had just left a double wedding where his sponsor, Maggie, was attending. Ava was right to assume that Brady was still in love with Teresa when he revealed that he had departed following Alex and Teresa's vows. Ava shared her own post-breakup struggles with Brady, and the two of them commiserated about their own failed relationships. After a while, Ava stood up to head back to her room, and Brady asked if he might come along. Ava was intrigued, but she declined, pointing out that there might be issues with her supervisor, Kristen. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.